Hey guys, I am Mr. Crocker, and it's time for us to start talking about division. So, when we're talking about long division, we're going to be talking about problems that look something like this. Okay? And so the way you need to think about this is really in the form of a multiplication question. So, this says 54 divided by 9. Okay, you say the inside number first, divided by, and then the outside number. And it really translates to a multiplication fact. So what we're trying to get to here is really just 9 times something equals 54. That's how you solve these, by thinking of the multiplication fact. So that something is 6, and that answer would go there. Okay? So 54 divided by 9 is 6. In the same way that 9 times 6 is 54. Okay, so let's look at another one. How about 36 divided by 6? Well, we need to think of the fact 6 times something equals 36. And then we might know that 6 times 6 is 36. 36 divided by 6 is 6. Okay, so these things go together. 12 divided by 4. What is 12 divided by 4? Well, 4 times something equals 12. Something is 3, so 12 divided by 4 is 3. That's how division works. The basic ones where there's just an even answer with nothing left over, it's really just a multiplication fact. Now, what you're going to start seeing as things get more complex is problems where there's not an even answer. So 4 doesn't go evenly into 15, right? If we think back to multiples, if we count by 4s, we won't say 15. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, 4 is not a factor of 15. It doesn't go evenly. So when you have a problem like this, as you will most of the time, what you need to do is think, how close can I get? And by that I mean like counting by 4s here. How close can I get to 15 without going over? So I can list the multiples of 4, right? We count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay, counting by 4s. And this would be times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. 4 times 1 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, and so on. Okay, so as close as I can get without going over. Well, 16 is over. It's more than 15. So everything past it is also over. Okay, 12 is as close as I can get without going over. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm using the fact 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay, so just like we did this before, I'm going to put the other product here, not the other product, the other factor. 4 and 3 are the factors. The product would be 12. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. And now I subtract, and that tells me 3. So what I just said here was that 4 groups of 3 is 12. And if we're working from 15, there would be 3 left over. So when you have nothing left to bring down, this number that you get from your subtraction problem, that's a remainder. Remainder 3. Oops. Okay. Just so you understand what division is doing here, what we did was we said, okay, I have 15. That's 15 circles. How many groups of 4 can I make? Well, I can make a group there, 2 groups. Oh, I can make 3 groups of 4. 3 groups of 4, and there will be 3 left over. Okay, that's what that is. That's what that means. Okay. 5 into 23. So another way to say this is 23 divided by 5. So again, we're thinking about 5 facts, and we're thinking, how close can I get without going over? So I'm counting by 5s. 5 times 1 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. This is times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. Where did I go over? I went over at 25. 25 is more than 23. All right, this is the line. I want to get as close to this as I can without going over. This is where I went over. This is what I want. And it was times 4. So the fact that I'm using here is 5 times 4 is 20. Okay? So if I do just like I have been, 5 times 4 is 20. I subtract, I get 3 again, and then there's nothing else to bring down, so this becomes remainder 3. Okay? Put another way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 20. Okay, there's my 23 from my problem. I drew 23 circles. How many groups of 5 can I make? I can make 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 5. That's my 4. 3 left over. Okay, remainder 3. Okay. 30 divided by 9. I need to think about 9s now. Trying to get as close to 30 as I can without going over. So 9s. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4. I'm just adding 9. That's how you count by a number. You just add by it. Okay. Close to 30 without going over. This is over. Here's my winner. That's times 3. My fact is 9 times 3 is 27. Okay. 9 times 3 is 27. If I subtract, all my subtraction problems are 3 today. I don't know what's up with that. So the answer here is 3, remainder 3. Okay. If I had 30 and I had to share them evenly with 9 people, okay, maybe let's say there are 30 people in my class and I want to get everybody 3 Oreos. I did that the wrong way. Let's say that there are 30 people in my class. I want to make 9 groups. There would be 3 of those groups. That word problem was terrible. Okay, so 3 remainder 3. I'm just going to draw it. That's 30. I'm going to make groups of 9. 9, 9, 9. I can make 3 whole groups. There are 3 left over. Okay. If I had 30 Oreos and 9 people, each person would get 3 Oreos, and there would be 3 Oreos left over. Did it. Okay. Okay. one more. 25 divided by 4. Okay, so I'm thinking by fours now. So 4s. 4 times 1 is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Okay, I've gone over. That's over. This is as close as I'm going to get. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6. So 4 times 6 is 24. That's the fact that I'm using. Okay? 4 times 6 is 24. I subtract and get 1. So it's 6 remainder 1. Okay? If you have 25 of a thing and you are making groups of 4, you could make 6 groups and there would be 1 left over. Okay? So we're going to stop there for day 1 of division. Next time we'll do harder problems. Yay!